Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wealthy Life, a channel for your personal growth, awakening, and financial wisdom. Have you ever wondered why no matter how much you achieve, it still feels like it's not enough? Why you keep pushing yourself harder, chasing approval, yet always end up exhausted, anxious, and unsatisfied? Maybe it's not that you're not enough. Maybe you've been poisoned by perfectionism. Perfectionism disguises itself as ambition, discipline, even self-improvement. But beneath that shiny mask lies fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being loved unless you're flawless. Let's break down why this happens, where it comes from, and how to finally free yourself. The hidden reason why you feel never enough. Perfectionism doesn't start from pride. It starts from pain. As children, many of us learned that love and approval were conditional. You got praised only when you scored high, behaved perfectly, or please others. The message was clear. If I make mistakes, I'm unworthy. Over time, this belief grows into a subconscious rule. I must be perfect to be safe. Psychologist Brené Brown calls this a shame trap, the fear that if others see our flaws, they'll reject us. So we build a mask of control, excellence, and productivity, thinking that will protect us from pain. But here's the irony. The more we try to be perfect, the more we feel like failures, because perfection is an illusion. It's a moving target that always shifts further away. Perfectionism doesn't make you better. It makes you tired. It steals your joy from achievements because a voice inside whispers, "You could have done better." It paralyzes creativity because you're afraid to make mistakes. It damages relationships because you expect the same impossible standards from others. There's a famous quote by Ryder and Lamont. Perfectionism is the voice of the oppressor, the enemy of the people. It will keep you cramped and insane your whole life. Think about Steve Jobs. He was known for his obsession with perfection. Every curve of the iPhone, every font, every detail. His drive built Apple, yes, but it also consumed him. He once admitted that his perfectionism made him impossible to work with and cost him deep personal connections. The point is not to stop caring about quality, but to recognize when excellence becomes self-punishment. Here I ask the psychological trap, the all-or-nothing mindset. Perfectionists think in extremes. If it's not 100%, it's failure. If it's not loved by everyone, it's worthless. If you make one mistake, you ruin everything. This black and white thinking blocks growth because it ignores a gray area, the messy, imperfect space where real progress happens. Remember Thomas Edison? He failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When a reporter asked how he felt about failing so often, Edison said, "I didn't fail. I just found 1,000 ways that won't work." That's the mindset of growth, not perfection. Perfectionism says, don't try until you're sure you'll succeed. Growth says, try, fail, learn, repeat. One keeps you safe but stuck. The other makes you alive. Modern society fuels perfectionism. Social media shows only the highlight reels, the perfect bodies, careers, relationships, homes. Every scroll whispers, you're not there yet. We've turned self-improvement into a competition. The wellness industry sells you the illusion of control. If you just wake up earlier, hustle harder, read more books, you'll finally feel complete. But this endless chase keeps you trapped in comparison. What's the truth? You don't need to become perfect. You need to become real. Real people laugh awkwardly, fail publicly, and still move forward. Let me share you a small story. The artist who stopped erasing. There's a story about a young painter who spent years trying to create a perfect piece. Every time he made a tiny mistake, he would erase it and start over. He became so frustrated that he almost gave up painting entirely. One day, his teacher told him, "Paint your next piece, but you are not allowed to erase anything." At first, he panicked, but as he painted, something unexpected happened. The smudges and imperfections started to blend into something more beautiful, more alive. When he finished, the teacher smiled and said, "Now it's art. Before it was fear." That story reflects all of us. The moment we stop erasing ourselves, our flaws, our uncertainties, life becomes authentic. So, how to heal from perfectionism? Breaking free from perfectionism isn't about lowering your standards. It's about raising your self-compassion. Here's how you can start. 1. Replace judgment with curiosity. When you make a mistake, don't ask, "What's wrong with me?" Ask, "What can I learn from this?" Failure isn't proof of inadequacy. It's evidence of effort. 2. Redefine success. Instead of chasing flawless, aim for progress. Every small improvement counts. Every attempt is a victory. 3. Practice self-kindness daily. Would you talk to your best friend the way you talk to yourself? If not, change your tone. Be gentle. 4. Set boundaries with unrealistic expectations. Sometimes perfectionism comes from others, parents, bosses, society. It's okay to say, "This is good enough." Remember, done is often better than perfect. 5. Embrace vulnerability. Allow yourself to be seen, flaws and all. Brené Brown says, "Vulnerability is not weakness. It's the birthplace of courage, creativity, and change." When you allow yourself to be imperfect, you invite connection. Because people don't fall in love with perfection. They fall in love with truth. In the movie Good Will Hunting, Will, a mathematical genius, hides behind arrogance and perfection because deep down he believes he's not enough. His therapist, played by Robin Williams, finally tells him, "It's not your fault." That simple phrase breaks him open. For the first time, he realizes that his worth isn't tied to achievement. That moment, raw, tearful, human, shows what healing from perfectionism looks like. It's not becoming flawless. It's learning to say, "I am enough even when I'm not." The freedom of being whole, not perfect. You don't need to fix everything about yourself. You need to accept yourself. Being whole means owning your strengths and your shadows. It means laughing at your mistakes instead of hating yourself for them. Carl Jung once said, "I'd rather be whole than good." Wholeness is messy, but it's real. It's what makes you relatable, human, and free. When you stop performing for love and start living from love, life transforms. You begin to do things not out of fear of failure, but from the joy of expression. Perfectionism tells you, once you're perfect, you'll be loved. Life tells you, once you're loved, you'll stop needing to be perfect. So the next time that inner critic whispers, "You're not enough," smile and say, "Maybe not perfect, but perfectly human. And that is more than enough." Remember, perfectionism is not a strength. It's self-doubt dressed as discipline. When you dare be imperfect, you reclaim your peace, creativity, and connection. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, like, and share the video. May you soon discover your true direction in life.